Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to Clarity Tarot. Tonight we're going to do a reading about what do they find attractive about you. And if you're not thinking of a particular person, just in general, what's attractive about you. Okay, so we'll do 3 piles and let's see. We'll do this red pen, green, and black. So pick a pile or pick a number, 1, 2, 3, and I will see you at your reading. All right, pile 1 with the red pen. By the way, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate for you. If you want something more tailored to your situation, contact me for a personal reading in the description box below. And we're asking, what do they find attractive about you? Pile 1. Okay. The Empress, reversed, Temperance. Hopefully you can see those a little better. What do they find attractive about you? 2 of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. And 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and with this Empress reverse, like the way it came out, it almost felt like it was maybe wanting to be upright. So what I'm getting is that you're like pre-Empress, like just on the cusp of Empress. And if you don't know, the Empress, in my opinion, is kind of like the best card to get for yourself in tarot anyway, especially if you're a feminine energy person. It's the combination of all the queens in the tarot deck. So Queen of Pentacles, Wands, Cups, and Swords. And I mean, just look at this woman here. She's just kind of chilling. She has a wreath of roses or whatever. Everything's just growing and bountiful around her. And so with the Empress reversed, it's almost like what they find attractive about you is that they know that you're this woman or this person that has all this fertility and abundance within you. But right now, you're reversed. So either like you're just at the cusp of that, or you would be this to them if they acted right and kind of got their shit together, but they haven't yet quite. So it's one of those 2 scenarios. Then we have Temperance, which is about balancing 2 sides of yourself. Yeah, so I think of this as like left brain, right brain, masculine and feminine energies. Being able to be really nurturing and receptive to people, but also you can be aggressive and dominant when needed. And likewise with the 2 of Pentacles, which is about like balancing priorities, just taking care of business, you know? And then Ace of Wands is about passion, intensity, going for what you want and making things happen. And then we also have at the bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Wands, which is about planning, looking forward to the future. Underneath that, we have 9 of Swords in reverse. So leaving any dark nights behind you, any anxiety or depression, and just like moving forward in the world. So what's attractive about you? Yeah, you have it together. And I'm getting that you might not always feel like you have it together, pile 1, but you really do from the outside. And even though you may sometimes feel out of whack or out of balance internally, it doesn't show. And I think even regardless of how you feel inside, you're able to show up in a way that's really balanced, that's really positive for the people around you. And that's really impressive and actually probably a little bit intimidating. And you're probably a person that gets that message a lot, like, oh, you're intimidating. And as a person who's gotten that feedback over and over and over my entire lifetime, don't dim your light, pile 1. If you're intimidating, it's just because people don't have your level of intensity or strength, and that's not something wrong about you. It just means they're not exactly on your level, and that's not exactly wrong about them either. I mean, some people are just more passive or more gentle, but you are a fierce woman. I mean, even with all the flowers in this card, this Empress, she knows what's up and she won't hesitate to cut somebody. That's my impression anyway. So that's what's attractive about you, pile 1. You've got it going on, and this person knows it, or people in general do. Let me know if that resonated for you. Leave me a comment, like, or subscribe, and see you next time. Thank you. All right, pile 2. What do they find attractive about you, or just generally people if there's not a particular person on your mind? So pile 1 was kind of a badass boss. And we'll see what's attractive about you, pile 2. There's many versions of attractiveness, so I'm curious to see what yours will be. Whoop. Okay, pile 2. What's attractive about pile 2? Whoa, those kind of fell out. If you've watched me for a minute, you know I don't like it when they fall out. I want them to come out neat and orderly to trust them. So we'll wait till that happens. 1 or 2 at a time, por favor. What do people find attractive about you? Well, requests not honored. Look at that. There's like 8 of those. Okay, there we go. 8 of Cups. Okay, well, I'll take those because they all kind of came out together. All right. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and we have 8 of Cups, Justice in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, High Priestess, and 2 of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting that you're a person that will leave anything in the past that is not doing it for you anymore and go towards what makes you happy. And what makes you happy is very much determined by your inner self, your spiritual knowing, your intuitive sense of things. You're not easily tied down. You might be easy to companion, but not easy to partner, if that makes sense. Like you're happy to be alongside people and talk with them and be their friend or be their partner short term, but long term it's kind of a trickier thing for you. 8 of Cups is about leaving things behind that are kind of difficult for you. I want to get some clarification actually on the 3 of Cups in reverse and the Justice in reverse. I have a sense of what's coming through for both of these, but I just don't want to steer you wrong, pile 2. So let's start with, can we clarify Justice in reverse? Whoa. 8 of Cups, which we just saw, 2 of Wands, and 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so what I'm getting with this is you don't align yourself with any particular belief system or way of thinking that says you must, if A happens, B must follow. You kind of say, well, forget that. I'm going to do whatever I want. I'm going to walk away from what doesn't serve me. I'm going to plan ahead with the 2 of Wands. I'm going to leave things out in the cold if I need to with the 5 of Pentacles. You don't have to do things in a traditional way or according to what people would say is the rules. And let's see, 3 of Cups in reverse. And I'm just realizing in the background you can see like my pile of shoes and stuff by my bedside table over there. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Three of Cups in reverse. Can we clarify that? Oh my goodness. I don't know what it is with this pile, but my shuffling is so messy. So I'm wondering if you're kind of more of a chaotic energy. I'm not using that word in a bad way, just like I think of chaos as like creative energy. Wow, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 cards. I'd like just like 1 or 2. So I'm getting that you're more of a chaotic energy, meaning creation, seeing what comes together. Yep, okay. 9 of Cups. So you're disinclined to be focused on community or groups and more inclined to focus on what is it that I dream of? What do I really want for my life? And going towards that. And I think that's a really good thing for you, pile 2. And why that makes you attractive is people just instinctively know that you don't settle. And it's not even, I mean, you might come across a person or a situation that's really on your level, but if it's not aligned with your goals or what you want in that moment, you'll move on. And so there's a lot of respect that comes through for that from other people. And they just know, like, if you were ever to choose them, it'd be like a really big deal, even just on like kind of a baseline friendship or partnership level. Like, you're not the kind of person that'd be like, I don't love hanging out with you, but I'll do it, I guess. Like, you're not that person. You would only spend time with somebody that you really care about. And again, with the 2 of Cups in reverse, I'm going to pull a clarifier for this, but I mean, the question was, what do people find attractive about you? So people find it attractive that you don't tie yourself down. Queen of Pentacles and 7 of Cups. Yeah, like you're about your bag, you're about your money, you're about your career. And also, like, what are my options? What choices do I have in life? And I'm not going to tie myself down to one thing because who knows what could come after this. And that's really the message I'm getting from the Ace of Pentacles, as well as, ooh, look at this story we've got here. Knight of Swords and the Lovers, and then 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I think you're pretty upfront with people about this. Like, look, this is who I am. Like, I'm not someone that's gonna like tie myself to another person. I want to live my life. I want to explore. You're a free spirit, an unbridled stallion, not to be tied down, and people love that about you and find it really sexy. And even if it's like, if you're asking about people in general and not like a romantic sense, people just appreciate that wild and free spirit that you have and find it inspiring. So thanks, pile 2. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if that was true for you, if it resonated for you. I'd be curious to hear. And now we have pile 3. So pile 3, what do people find attractive about you? Or if you're asking about a specific person, what do they find attractive about you? We'll see what the cards have to say. Pile 2 was like all over the place. I could not pull a card. Like the deck was all wobbly and flying all over. So we'll see what happens for you. So pile 2, what do people find attractive about you? A couple of flippers there, but nothing jumping out yet. We have Wheel of Fortune and Knight of Swords out first. Three of Cups in reverse. Pile 3. What do people find attractive about pile 3? Page of Swords, and the World in reverse. And we have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Okay, let me just tune in here for a moment. And let's see, underneath the Emperor we have 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so what I'm getting here is that you're a very independent person. You rely on your own luck. You say what needs to be said. You don't conform necessarily to what any particular group wants from you. You set out to explore the world and your curiosity and your intellect in a way that suits you. And actually, I want some clarification for the World in reverse. I mean, what I'm getting from that is that it's almost like you don't want to let your youth end in a way, like no matter what age you are, you want to always be in that stage of exploration, discovering who you are, learning about the world, traveling. Regardless, I mean, a lot of people aren't traveling right now, but even if you're just traveling in terms of new people and places, you're talking to and exploring in your mind, and you don't want to let that ever close out. You want to be the master of your own domain here with the Emperor. But clarification for the World in reverse, please. Six of Swords. Anything else that people find attractive about you? Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're a rolling stone, pile 3. I was getting that a little bit in pile 2, but here it's more like, I mean, pile 2 was more about being very clear, like, I don't want a relationship to tie me down. And here it's almost like, what do you mean relationship? That's not even on my radar. What I want is, I want to find who I am in the world. I want to explore what it means to be human. I want to be master of my own domain. I want to make my own luck. I want to see what there is to see. And if you want to join me on that, okay, maybe. But I mean, I'm not going to be obligated to you in any way. And so what's attractive about this is that people know that you can't be manipulated, pile 3. It's like, what you want is what you want, and you're going after it. Is there anything more that, I feel like there's something important here about you that I'm missing that's really attractive to people or that draws others in? Is there more to clarify? Wow, yeah, quite a bit more apparently. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups, with 10 of Cups in the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I think what's attractive about you is you're very cerebral, you're very logical, you're very grounded in the world, in a way that is about like success and achievement, but more so than that, it's about you just exploring yourself. Like, what does my body want to do right now? What am I drawn to? Where should the wind blow me today? And while you do have, your own grief and losses that you're dealing with, you kind of fight that off. You push forward. You don't want anything to slow you down. And I think people find you really inspiring for that. Like, that regardless of what's happening in your relational life or in your personal life at all, you're able to keep taking the steps forward that you need to find your best life. So yeah. And I guess final message. So bottom of the deck is 10 of Cups. And like, so 10 of Cups is the ultimate fulfillment in tarot. It's like total emotional bliss. And what people find attractive about you is you really have this within yourself. Like, you don't need anything else or anyone else to have that. Like, it's totally within you. And if you were ever to have a relationship that contributed to it, that'd be great to have it on the side. But you're not looking to anyone or anything else for your happiness. You know how to create it within yourself, which is an amazing quality, pile 3. So I hope you enjoyed that. Like, share, and subscribe if you did. Let me know in the comments what you thought, if it resonated or even if it didn't. And I'll see you in a future reading. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.